This video will contain all the elements on how to run, test for, install, and remove the diagnostic tools on a Linux host. This presentation will explain how to run the diagnostic tools and capture log files, how to test to see if the diagnostic tools package is installed, as well as how to install it. It will also explain how to uninstall the package in the event that the package fails to run, and reinstall if needed on the same host. The first video will demonstrate how to run the diagnostic tool to produce a log file output. You would run the diagnostic tools when log files are requested by support, when an issue is suspected with SRM and log files are needed to verify something, or when you're checking health on a particular component of SRM. To complete this task, you'll need to be able to log into the host with root access, be able to navigate the command line interface, and be able to move files from the collecting host to either service request or a host where they can be reviewed. When the host is deployed, the default username and password is root changeme1 bang with a capital C. Then we're going to navigate to the bin directory, run the diagnostic script, and change to the directory where the diagnostic file is located. To begin, open a PuTTY session to log into the host. I've entered the IP address of our host and then selected open. We'll log into the host as root, and the password will be changeme1 exclamation with a capital C. To run any commands for manage modules, we need to go into the OPT APG bin directory. Running diagnostic tools will be as simple as going to the correct directory, in this case APG tools, APG diagnostic tools, default, and finally bin. Once you're there, you'll run the script. In the bin directory, we'll run the diagnostic.sh command. Once the process complete indication comes on the screen, then you can switch to the temp directory. This is where the file will be located. We've ran an ls command on the directory. This lists all the contents. Right below that, you'll see diagnosticfiles.tar.gz. This is the log file container, and this is where you can either review the logs on your own or upload them to service request for support to review. This section will describe how to run the info switch to test if the diagnostic tools package is installed. You may want to run the info switch when you want to verify if the diagnostic script is actually installed on the host, or to gather information about the diagnostic script, including version information. The detailed task to run the info command would be to log into the host, change to the bin directory, and then run the info command embedded in the manage module script. To begin, open a PuTTY session to log into the host. I've entered the IP address of our host and then selected open. We'll log into the host as root, and the password will be changeme1 exclamation with a capital C. To run any commands for manage modules, we need to go into the OPT APG bin directory. To see if the diagnostic tools are installed on the host, we can run the command managed-modules.sh info diagnostic-tools. The info is what will tell us if the module is installed. After running info, you can see from the error message that the diagnostic tools has not been installed. Please proceed to the installation section, and that'll walk you through the installation of diagnostic tools. This segment of the video will discuss how to install the diagnostic tools package. You would want to do this when the diagnostic tools package has not been installed on a host, or if there was a problem with the diagnostic tools and it was removed previously, you would install it here. The detailed steps would be log into the host, navigate to the bin directory, run the install command through manage modules, and confirm all the prompts that are presented. To begin, open a PuTTY session to log into the host. I've entered the IP address of our host and then selected open. We'll log into the host as root, and the password will be changeme1 exclamation with a capital C. To run any commands for manage modules, we need to go into the OPT APG bin directory. To install the diagnostic tools, we'll change to the OPT APG bin directory to run the managed modules script. In the bin directory, we'll run the manage modules.sh install diagnostic-tools command, this will install the diagnostic tools for us. To run the install, we'll type the word yes. After the installation is completed, you should see installation complete at the bottom. How to remove the diagnostic tools package. When to do this. You may want to remove the diagnostic tools package from a host, or if you find that the tools package is problematic and you want to uninstall it and then reinstall it. The process to follow to remove the diagnostic tools script is to log into the host using the appropriate credentials, navigate to the bin directory, run the manage modules sh command with the remove switch and confirm the prompts, and then the package will be removed. To begin, open a PuTTY session to log into the host. I've entered the IP address of our host and then selected open. We'll log into the host as root, and the password will be change-me1! with a capital C. To remove the diagnostic tools, we're going to switch into the APG bin directory. This is where the managed modules command will be, and that's what we'll be running. The command to remove the diagnostic tools is manage modules.sh remove diagnostic-tools. Once you've executed the remove command, you'll be prompted for confirmation. Type the word yes to start the removal, or type no to cancel the removal. The next prompt will ask you if you want to remove all setting, data, and restore point files. Type Y to remove them, or N to keep the files. By removing the files, you will allow for a complete removal and a completely clean installation of the diagnostic utility if you plan on reinstalling it again. After the removal is successful, you should see it going through a cycle of removing files at 100%, finalizing the removal, and then removal complete. Once that happens, the diagnostic tools has been uninstalled.